Hi, this is Lindsay, one of the co-hosts of Beauties and Headcanons. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
This is John Lauder, host of The Cheap Seats here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you're done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my show, The Cheap Seats, where we talk about sports from the fans' perspective. A new show comes out every Monday. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you never miss an episode of The Cheap Seats. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Hey everyone! Thanks for tuning in. My name is Julianne Candia, and I am the host of Rewritten, where you get to rewrite your story. No matter your past, no matter your current circumstances, you can live the life you've dreamed of. So I've been thinking, we've been talking a lot about rewriting our story and how do we start? It all starts with figuring out what are those limiting beliefs that you have. You have to identify them. And we talked about comparison, we've talked about blaming our past for the good, and that inner dialect we have with ourselves. And I need you to start thinking and reflecting off of something. So a couple of months ago, my husband Eric and I had the pleasure to go on a trip to Mexico. And as we were heading to our resort, we were sharing a van that was dropping other couples off at other resorts. And as soon as we were by ourselves in the van and heading to our resort, we were the last ones, he said, "Isn't it interesting that everyone in the car was trying to find commonality and everything that they were doing to connect with each other was through negative experiences? Delayed flights, missed flights, long day of travel, starving, all those things were the reasons and the way the conversation was going in that van." And so that's my lesson for you today. We have to tackle that inner dialogue that we have with ourselves. We have to really figure out how we can blame our past for the good. But we also have to be aware of what our conversations are looking like with other people. Are you complaining and finding negative circumstances to connect with other people? You're gossiping. You know what? Real quick, pause on that. Negative gossip is bad. Positive gossip is awesome. If you are going to praise people while they are not there, I think that speaks so highly of the integrity of a type of person that you are. But if you are finding commonality with the people that you're surrounding yourself with, they say you are the 5 people you surround yourself with. So as you're in conversation, in dialect with others, is it negative or is it inspiring? Because not only how you feel about yourself will drive your life, but also who you associate with and how you speak to others, what connections you find of others. So for example, in my life, for Eric and I, it's really important that we surround ourselves with dreamers, doers, action takers, people who are highly respected and respectful. We surround ourselves with people who lift up other people and they don't find commonality in negative things, that they're always striving to be better. Are we all perfect? No. But for the majority of our conversations, they're so uplifting. People will even ask us, how are your conversations? We talk a lot about dreams. We talk about how we can work through stress. So friend, I need you to think about that. Maybe a wedge between you and rewriting your story has everything to do with, one, who you're associating with and how you're associating with them. If you're only talking about surface level things, if you are talking about negative things, complaining, making excuses, if you are finding that you are surrounding yourself with people who limit themselves, who talk about stress, who talk about their struggles all the time, that is going to manifest into your life. So what I need you to do is I need you to be massively aware. How are you talking to others, and how are they talking to you? Every time someone texts, calls, runs into you, is it through a negative situation, a stressful situation, an anxious situation? Are they emotionally hijacked? Are they aggressive? Are they passive aggressive? And how are you responding? Are you complaining, making excuses, only seeing the glass half empty? When you start to really reshape the way that you speak with other people, it's going to really reshape your life. When you start surrounding yourself with others who make you want to be better, happier, more encouraging, and positive, it's addicting. I've actually had people that I've mentored, they've told me this, and it makes me laugh because I love their honesty, that when I share my story, they would get annoyed. They would get annoyed by my perspective, my positivity, my outlook. And they said it's because they were in tough situations, that they were struggling, that they were wishing they could feel the way that I was feeling. And the really cool thing is anyone can feel this way. Anyone can feel uplifted. You can choose happy. You can choose joy. You can choose strength, perspective. Instead of complaining, you can find solutions. And you can shape your life that way. So I hope that this opened up your eyes and your heart today. And I would really be interested in to hear what you have to say about this. Did this help you? Are you finding that you're obsessed with insecure people? Are you more into celebrities' lives than growing your own? Are you addicted to gossip? Do you thrive off of other people struggling? That's a gut check, and that's a hard one. If you become obsessed with giving, serving, over-serving, complimenting, encouraging, inspiring, being more positive, you'll start to notice a major shift in your life. You'll be able to look back upon one's life in satisfaction is to live twice. I love that quote. To be able to look back upon one's life is satisfaction, is to live it twice. And when you look back, you can think about the mark you've made, the blessings you gave, the serving you did, the encouraging you gave, and you're cheering on others. So not only do you need to work on your inner dialect, you also need to think about how you are with other people. Thank you, friend. Thank you for listening. Thank you for taking the time to just check this out. And I just hope that it speaks to your heart. Please share it. Please leave me a review. Send me a message. Let me know how this is affecting your life. There's more to life, and you can rewrite your life to live the life that you crave. Thank you, friend. Thank you for listening.